Oh, there she goes.
Not the church, not the state.
What do you mean the state? What do you mean the state? You guys ask for money. You guys ask for money from them. You guys get $600 million in money. No, you guys ask for money. You guys beg for money for abortion.
Yeah, what about that? Asking for
Abortion is
money.
funded about $600 million a year. You guys like money from the state. Come on.
Yeah, you want us to pay for all your murder. You want the taxpayers to pay for your
You
murders.
gotta keep you guys pants on. That's all.
Yeah, why don't you close your legs?
Libido. You guys gotta control your libido. And when you guys have sex, then you guys
You gotta close your legs. Close your legs for a while. What about you make the baby suffer because you can't keep your legs closed?
You guys gotta learn. Educate yourself.
Not the church, not the state. Women will decide their fate.
That's pathetic. What a slut. You wanna be a whore? You wanna be a whore? You'd rather murder babies so you can get your jollies? Yeah, you want the taxpayers to fund your murder.
Yes, the church. Yes, the state. Babies should decide their fate. Babies should decide their fate. It is their body, their choice.
Abortion stops a beating heart.
Apologize. Apologize.
Stop killing the babies! Stop killing the babies! Stop killing the babies! You're touching me again!
Did you attack me?
Oh, calm down, lady. Oh, press charges. I stood against you. Oh, good Lord. He's blocking me, so I moved. Nobody's bothering you. Oh, I got it on film what I did, and there's nothing there. I was filming it, so you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Go back in your cage. Go back in your cage. Go back in your cage. Who let you out of your cage? Go back in your cage. Abortion is murder. This guy's trying to block my sign. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Abortion is murder. Get out of my way, lady.
And you guys coerce the little girl to say that's not a baby.
Abortion is murder.
It is a baby in the womb. It is a
No,
baby.
abortion kills. It stops a beating heart.
Baby in the womb.
They're murdering babies.
You guys can't admit. Admit it, everybody. Admit.
This is what it does to a child. These people are mentally ill.
Your body.
They're mentally ill. These people are sick in the head. They're sick in the head. These people are sick in the head. These people are mentally ill. They're sick in the head. They think that murdering is fun. They think that killing babies is okay. They're mentally ill. They need to be locked up in a mental institution or in a jail. They're sick. They need to go to jail. They have murder in their hearts. These children are innocent. The babies are innocent. The babies did not ask to come into the world. They're innocent. These people are murderers. And they think it's fun. They enjoy it. Abortion stops a beating heart. There's two bodies, not one. It's two bodies. There's two bodies, not one. Yes. Two bodies.
Repent right now.
Repent right now.
Keep going, James.
Repent right now.
big one. It's still going. It's still filming. The whole time now.
SD card? SD card?
I think so.
Repent right now. Gotta repent.
What happened to your big crowd? You guys are shrinking. You guys are shrinking. What happened?
Keep your pants on now. Keep your pants on now. Keep your pants on. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
Don't
just
blame
keep
the
your
baby.
pants on. That's all you got to do is keep your pants on.
Your libido.
Yeah,
Stop jumping around, having sex with everybody. That's what
You're
you guys
gonna get
do.
a STD.
You guys
You're
have
gonna get.
sex
You're
from all
gonna.
over, and then you guys expect not to create a baby, and then the baby's born.
Hello?
And you
So,
so here is the flyer if you guys want to get educated.
yeah.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose.
Here. What does a baby feel doing an abortion?
Abortion on demand.
Not on demand.
Abortion is murder, people. It's murder. Abortion is murder.
Abortion on demand.
People are sick.
Abortion on demand.
What about the baby?
Not on demand.
Abortion on demand.
What about the baby? What about the baby? What about the baby? What about the baby? Doesn't the baby have rights? What if it's a girl baby? Doesn't she have rights? What if it's a boy baby? Don't they have rights? Don't they have? What about the baby's rights? Oh, so your body, your choice? What about the baby's body? What about the baby's body? Doesn't the baby have a body? What about the baby's body? What about the baby's body? Oh, so only you have a body? You're very selfish. You're extremely selfish. Selfish. You're self-centered people. You are selfish. That is very selfish. There's two people. Did you know? Well, you know what? You shouldn't be allowed to have a child. Shame on you. Shame on you. I curse you. I hope you never have children. I hope you never ever get pregnant. You don't deserve to have a baby. You do not deserve to ever have a child. Ever. Ever. No, you never deserve to have a child. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Shove you guys in the incubator. You guys belong in incubators. Get back in the incubator.
You know what I said to her? I said, I hope you never have children. You don't deserve to have a child. Shame on you.
Yeah, shove all you guys back in the incubators.
Right, you don't deserve to have children. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on children are a blessing. They're a blessing. But you think murdering them is. No, you know what? Nobody's forcing anybody. You're the one spreading your legs and getting pregnant and then going to get an abortion. And it's not because of rape. And it's not because of incest. And it's not because of all of us, only less than 1% is rape. 1% is rape. You people are, it's all about convenience. You don't want to raise a baby because you're selfish. You're all selfish. You're self-centered. Self-centered. Yep, you're selfish. You don't care. You know what? You don't deserve to have a child. Shame on you. Shame on you. Children are a blessing. They're a blessing from the Lord.
What do we do?
You guys don't deserve to have babies. You guys gonna kill it.
Our body.
What about the baby's body? What about the baby's body?
Our body.
Baby's choice.
Our body.
Baby's choice. The baby doesn't have a choice. What about the baby's choice? What if it's a baby girl? What about her rights? What if it's a baby girl? Huh? the baby's rights? What about
Hey, here
the
it is.
baby
This is
doesn't
what
have a
Margaret Sanger said.
choice?
The father
The
can't
baby
come.
doesn't have a
We
choice.
want the world to go to exterminate the Negro population. The most merciful thing the Lord Swami does to his infant is to kill it. See that? That's what you guys following right now. Margaret Sanger. She's a murderer.
She's a eugenicist. She wants to
Eugenicist.
reduce world population. World population.
That's an argument. That's an argument right there. God is a pedophile. Where did that come from? Oh my goodness. Where did that come from? There's that. Oh no, that's not an argument. Right? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. I guess.
I thought they said they don't believe in God.
Wait a
First you
minute.
said you don't believe in God, then you don't.
You told us you don't believe in God.
I thought you said you
You
don't
don't believe
believe.
in God. You told us you don't believe in God.
Yeah.
Wait. You said you don't believe in God. Then who is Jesus?
We won't go back. We won't submit. We won't take your
What does that have to do with the price of rice in China anyway? What has that got to do with anything?
fascist shit. We won't go back.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I've never ever heard that. That's a good diversionary tactic, dude. I give you credit for that one. That was a good diversionary tactic. Yeah, I got it. You're off the deep end already, dude. You just went off a cliff on that one. You majorly went off a cliff on that one. That's very sad. I bet you're reading the gay Bible too, huh?
Without apology. Abortion on demand.
Oh, that's very sad.
Without apology. Abortion on demand. And 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 without apology.
Dear God, help these people. They are so confused.
Apology. Abortion on
Thank goodness their group is not very big.
apology. Abortion on demand.
We love babies. We love the babies. Stop killing the babies. Stop killing the babies. Stop killing the babies. No more baby killers. The world is waking up. Yes, the world is waking up to what happens in an abortion. The world is waking up with 3D and 4D sonograms, and that's why Roe v. Wade was overturned. And the world is getting wise to the fact that there is a living human being inside of the mommy's tummy, and they're ripping their legs and arms off, and they're burning them while they're alive, and they feel everything. The baby feels the pain. A baby is viable. They feel everything. So I hope you can sleep at night, and I hope you feel good and proud of yourself that you're torturing a child inside of the mother's womb, which should be the safest place on the planet for a baby. It should be the safest place ever for a baby. Inside the mommy's tummy. Whatever happened to a mommy protecting its child? That's very sad. You people are disgusting. You're disgusting. Yeah, without apology. Because you're selfish. Me, I. You're very self-centered. Selfish. You people are selfish. You don't feel one bit bad about murdering children. You can sleep at night knowing that the babies are being tortured inside the mommy's womb as they're being pulled apart. This is very sick, people. You know what? You can close your ears, but listen. One day you will stand before a holy God and you will give an account for what you did to protect the children. It's better for a millstone to be hung around your neck and for you to be thrown in the bottom of the ocean than to stand before a holy God who will judge you and punish you and send you into the eternal fires of damnation for what you're doing to these babies. They cannot defend themselves. They cannot defend themselves. They're defenseless, unborn human beings. Shame on you. Would you do that to an animal? Would you do that to an animal inside of a dog's tummy or a cow or a horse's tummy? Would you pull its legs off and its head and its arms off? That's what they do in an abortion. Would you take your pregnant dog or your pregnant cat and rip it apart?
Dogs get abortions all the time.
You know what? Would you? But you're so into more animals than human beings. What's the difference? That's cruel. It's cruel. It's still cruel. Why is it not cruel? Would you like me to pull your arms and legs and head off and see how you feel? You would feel everything. That's exactly what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. Oh my gosh. You know what? You're more dense than I thought. That's very sad. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You know what? It hurts. The truth hurts, though, doesn't it? It's hard. It's hard to deal with the truth. The fact that they take the forceps and they go inside and they take a leg and they pull it off. And then have you ever seen a video of an abortion? Have you ever seen the video? What do they do? What do they do?
They take a pill and then it flushes it out.
That's the art.
That's majority abortion.
No, what do they do in a DNC? What's a DNC? What? No. What do they do in an abortion? Tell me what they do. Not that one. That's one way, but there's other ways. No. That's not what they do at Planned Parenthood. You don't need a doctor to do that. To take a pill. No. What do they do in an abortion? No. And what do they go in? How do they get the baby out? How do they get the baby out? Tell me. Have you ever seen a video of an actual abortion? No. Well, a pill. You take a pill, and then what?
The federal government gives
and then what? Finish it.
You have a fourth period. That's an abortion.
That's an RU-4886 pill. But there's other.
That's called abortion. That's an abortion.
That's only one method.
That's
one method.
That's most of the methods.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
95% of abortions are via pill.
What is a partial birth abortion?
What's that?
What is a partial birth abortion? It's
Partial
legal.
birth abortion.
It's totally legal. They do it all the time, every
Where
day.
do they do that? Where do they do that?
What is a partial
Where
birth
do they
abortion?
do that?
Everywhere.
What's
all
everywhere?
over.
What's everywhere? Where? Which state?
Hawaii.
They do that here in Hawaii?
Yes, they do. They do it, yes.
Okay.
California, New York, they do it.
Where are you reading this?
You watch the video.
Where are you reading this?
I've had an abortion, idiot. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I've had a fucking abortion. I know what the fuck I'm talking
So
about.
the only other abortion is
I
yours.
know. No.
So the only other abortion
I
is
did
your
not take a pill.
abortion.
I did
So
not
the
take a
only
pill.
other abortion
I
is
repented.
your abortion.
I repented. I did not take a pill when I had an abortion.
So the only other abortion.
They lay down on a table, you spread your legs, and they take a vacuum and a forceps, and they suck the baby's legs and
it's
arms
okay
off.
for you to get abortion.
No, it's not.
But
It is not.
everybody else, it's not
This was
okay.
before I woke
Why
up.
aren't you in prison though?
I'm trying to tell you that this was before I understood. I thought like you. I used to think like you. That was just a blob of tissue. That there was not a human life. And I used to think that way. So I had one. And then I found out otherwise. And I found out the truth. And I stopped. And now I fight for the unborn because I know the truth
Isn't
now.
that hypocritical though?
No, it's not hypocritical at all.
That's
Ever.
great, but it is
Ever.
great,
No,
but
it's
you
not
just don't turn
hypocritical.
yourself in the police because if you murder someone,
No.
You
should
committed
go turn
murder.
yourself-
And
You're a
I believe in
murderer.
Jesus because
No,
Jesus
right.
forgave
And
me.
that's
He
great.
forgave my
I-
sins.
That is great that you found salvation, but now you have to pay for your time for the murder you committed, right?
Right? Well, you know what?
Well,
I'll go to
the
jail.
police
I
station's right
will.
down there.
I don't care because you know what? It is murder. It's murder.
Well, then go turn yourself in.
Go to
Yeah.
prison. Go to
prison.
Well, you go to
I
prison.
didn't commit murder.
Yeah. Have you had sex and had your girlfriend have an abortion?
No.
Nope.
Then why
I
are
use
you out
protection.
here?
I use protection.
Why are you out here?
Because I believe in a woman's right to choose.
Because you know what? You want to go have more sex and have the girl in case she gets pregnant. Then you don't have to be responsible for the
No,
baby.
not really.
Yeah, that's what it is. Men just want to just go have sex all the time, and then they want to go around and then just impregnate a woman, and they don't want to take care of the child, so they want to make
Like
sure
my
she
dad.
can
Like
go
my
kill
dad.
she can
Like-
go kill that baby.
like my
It's like
dad.
I don't want the baby, I don't want to raise it, so I'll just go murder it.
So you're
I'll go
talking about
murder
my
it.
dad.
Yeah.
You know, got my mom pregnant, left, right? You know, that's a good example, right?
Right.
And because of growing under my single mother who was abused, I now see why some people are not meant to be parents. Some people, you know, because why would you
You
cement-
don't punish
why
a
would you
child
suffer-
because of the parents.
Why would you
You
torment a
never
child
ever
with an
punish.
awful life?
No, the
My mother did
adoption.
drugs. My mother was
No.
raped, beaten.
How do you?
And-
But who are you to say that he'll have a terrible life? There's kids that grow. There's kids that are in horrible situations and they get adopted out or something happens
Good for
and they
them.
overcome.
Good for
but who
them.
are you to take away that
What
chance?
about the other kids who don't
Who
have
are you
that?
to take
What
away
about the
that
other children
chance?
who don't have that
You are
option?
not God. You're
neither
not
are you.
God.
Neither are you.
You're not
Neither
God.
are you.
You cannot take away
You
that
can't
child's
say
ability to
you
lie.
can or cannot have
To
an
lie.
abortion.
Right.
You're
Well, you
not
know
God.
what?
So
I'm not God. I don't
so
claim to be
therefore,
God
you can't
ever.
tell
I know
someone
I'm
what
not
they
God.
can or cannot do with their
I'm
body.
not God.
So you cannot tell someone they can or cannot do their body.
But it's not just your body is your body. The
Yes.
baby has a body too.
Okay.
That's the
when it
problem.
comes out,
The problem is there's another body inside that's an autonomous body. It has its own DNA. It's a separate body. It is not your body.
I mean, technically, sperm has
It's
its own
not your
DNA.
body.
Sperm.
That baby inside the mom is a separate human being. It has its own body.
I mean, it'll
So
become-
why doesn't it have autonomy over its own body? Why does the mother get to kill it? Why does the mother get to kill the baby if the baby has its own body? Your body you can do with whatever you want.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
fine. But the baby doesn't get that choice because it has its own DNA. It has its own body. That's what I'm saying. What about the baby? It's
That's
a
true.
fetus
That
is a
true.
child.
That is
What do you
true.
think a fetus is?
A fetus
What is a
a
fetus?
developing human. It will
It's
become
a
human.
it's a
It will
human. It's
become
still a
It will
human.
become
Oh
human.
my god. So oh my god.
According to the 14th Amendment of the U.S.
That's the
Constitution,
biggest, the greatest
rights
lie
are-
ever told.
According to the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution,
That's
rights
a
are
lie.
guaranteed to all
It's a
citizens
lie.
that are born and
It's
or
still a
naturalized.
human. The moment of
According to the
conception,
Hebrew
it
Bible,
becomes okay.
the
You
Hebrew Bible,
listen.
life begins at the first breath.
Let me tell you something. When the moment of conception, when the sperm meets the egg, and it conceives, it starts forming and making cells, right?
Forming,
It starts
yes.
forming a baby.
Okay, developing.
That is a child.
That is
Because what do
developing.
they tell you when you go and you say, they tell you you're pregnant? What does that mean?
You're gonna have a baby.
Exactly. So why, if you're pregnant and you're gonna have a baby,
You were going to
why do you
have.
go?
You will have.
But
Not
if
you have.
but
a
you
baby.
can't have it if you kill
will.
it. How are you gonna have it if you're murdering it?
You will have.
You
a
don't even
baby
give it a
in the
chance to grow.
future.
It's still a baby.
In the
It's still a
future, it will
baby.
become a
It's-
baby.
You're not gonna have a fetus. You're not gonna have a fetus. You're gonna have a baby.
It's
You're gonna have a human
It'll
baby.
become a baby.
No, it's
The
still.
fetus
You're
will
not
become
gonna have a
baby.
fetus. I don't go to the doctor and say, "Oh, guess what? I'm gonna have a fetus. Ah, I'm so excited! I'm gonna have a fetus."
Okay. You're
No,
going to
you're
have
gonna
a
have a
baby.
human
As in
baby.
the future,
A
it'll
baby.
become a baby.
It's got its own DNA
Hence, they don't
immediately
say you
from the
have a
moment of
baby.
conception. It has its own DNA. What?
DNA stamp.
Ribonucleic acid.
Sorry.
It's the DNA. It's the blueprint of life that God gives you. It makes you unique. Your eye color, your hair color, your skin color, everything. Your DNA is your blueprint for your life, for who you are as a human being. You know that. That's just science 101.
material,
Yeah, it's your genetic. It's your genes. But you know what? You can laugh all you want, but that baby has its own DNA. That baby has its own DNA. Who are you to stamp out its DNA and take it away and not give it a chance to live?
Say a person cannot give birth to a baby.
The thing is, you know what? That's not the point. The point is, it's a baby.
It will become
It's
a baby.
no, it's a baby. And so when you kill that partial birth abortion, did you know they do it up to the moment of birth? The child is coming out the birth canal. They
do
pull
that.
it out
They
by the-
only do that
No, they
when
don't.
The mother's lives in
No,
jeopardy.
no, they don't.
Yes,
No,
they
they
do.
don't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they don't.
Most partial
That
birth-
is a fallacy. It's a lie.
Not according to
That is
data.
a
Not
lie.
according to data.
Okay, show me. Show me.
Show you?
Yeah, show me how many people have partial birth abortions because their lives are in danger.
Because their
That's
lives
bullshit.
in danger?
I'm sorry, but that's bullshit.
Because their lives in danger or rape.
Okay, where's
or
the
rape,
where?
or
Show me
rape.
the statistics. I want to see it.
Oh, I'm wasting my time, but
No, you're not wasting your time. It's very
I am,
important
because-
murder is not a waste of time. You're killing babies, saving babies' lives is not a waste of time ever. I will spend hours saving babies' lives. I will not. It's never a waste of time. I want to see where partial birth abortion is happens because of the life of the mother. That's BS. That's BS. The baby's already fully developed. It's coming out the birth canal. The baby is coming down the damn birth canal.
according to Kaiser, abortions or after 21 weeks are uncommon and represent 1% of all abortions in the U.S. Typically, so 1%
is a danger.
1% of a woman's
1%.
lives are in danger.
1%. Whereas another 99% is abortion of convenience.
Yes.
It's murder.
Yes, because a person has
Yes,
a right
you
to
just
their own
said yes.
body. A person has a right to their own body.
It's not, but What I'm trying to tell you though
And
is
then 95%
it's not,
and
it's not your
95
body
and
though.
95%
The
of
baby's body is not your body.
So, but 95% of abortions are via the pill.
Okay, so if it's legal to kill a baby inside your womb, then why is it not legal to go and down the street? Why you kill me right now? Why is that not legal?
What? Because you're a person.
Well, so is the baby.
You're breathing. You're walking.
No, the
you
baby
can
is a
talk.
person too. They move around inside. They kick. They feel. They have. Look at the sonogram.
You talk to a fetus.
A baby. It's a baby.
Yes,
you can see it.
it's a
You
fetus.
can see it
It will
inside
become a baby.
Look at the videos. You ever seen the videos
Yeah,
of the baby
yeah.
inside there? It's got eyes,
mimics
arms,
heart- it
legs.
mimics heartbeat.
Its heart is beating. It's not mimicking.
It's a mimicry of a heartbeat.
What planet are you from?
Earth. And
Are you
in
sure about
in
that?
the 21st
Are you sure?
century, we are learning more
Are
and
you
more
positive
about
you're from Earth?
abortions and the fetus.
Because I don't know. You know what? So let the baby decide.
The
baby has its own brain.
It's not a baby. It's a
It's got a
fetus.
brain. No, it's a baby.
It's a
It's
developing-
a baby.
It will become a baby.
It's a human
It will become a baby. It's an egg, a
human
chicken.
being. Oh my God! Yes, it's a chicken.
Okay.
If the DNA is a chicken, the
So-
moment it's created,
Okay,
it's
so
a
you eat
chicken.
an egg. You're eating. You know,
It's
eggs
a
are eggs
chicken.
are vegetarian, right?
It's not the only egg that you eat is not. It's not fertilized. That's the difference. If it's fertilized, it's a chicken. If it's not fertilized,
Okay,
so
okay.
if you're not fertilized, you can't be having a baby.
Okay.
In a human being is different. The gestation thing is different from a chicken because we don't lay eggs. So you know what? What you do is once the egg and the sperm meet and it's fertilized, then it's a human being.
It's a fetus. It will become
It's a human
It
being.
will become a human being.
Oh my gosh! It's like
You're
you know
asking
what?
philosophical questions.
I'm
not
beating my
scientific.
head against a wall.
You're-
I
there's
just
no
have
wall. The wall's
I
over
have
there.
to
Wall's
I
over
have
there.
to
Please
pray
do.
that God
Please
will
do.
open your eyes to the truth.
God's not real, honey.
Yes, He is. He is. You just
God
were,
is
you
real,
were
why
talking
is
about
God a
Jesus a
Jew?
minute ago.
Why is God? 'Cause
So where are you
believe-
going to go when you die? What happens to you?
Nowhere, because I'm dead. I don't give a shit. I'm dead.
That's
I don't have to deal with this anymore. I don't even hear you whine anymore.
but you know what? Have you ever told a lie?
Yeah, 3 times.
Have you ever?
So have you. So have you.
Of course. But have you ever looked at a woman with lust?
Yeah, because I'm a dude. Have you ever looked at a man with lust?
I'm just showing you though
Have you
that
ever looked-
the Bible is real because God gave us the 10 Commandments so that we would know that we've sinned against a holy God and that we need forgiveness. We need repentance.
Oh my God.
God is real. He's real.
So-
He gave us, what do you think the laws come from? The moral laws in this universe. Why do we have laws on the books that don't kill?
We
Don't
have
rape,
laws, so
don't
we have
murder.
order. So there's
Where
not
does it come
chaos.
from though?
Order
Where
comes
does-
from
where
our
does it-
sense of morality.
But where does it come from? Where does the
Humans,
morality
we
come
made
from?
that.
Where does that come from?
Human spirits.
No, but where does that come
Human
from?
is more powerful than any
Where
God.
do you come from?
I come from my mother.
I know, where did she come from?
Her mother.
Where did she come from?
Her mother.
Where did she come
Her
from?
mother, etc., etc.
Yeah, and then where'd the first one come from?
Let's see. First one. Let's see. We went back millions of years. We were these little mammals, and then then before that we were amphibians, and before that we were fish, and before that we were bacteria. So you're talking about millions of years of
And
evolution.
I don't see this happening in reality. When does this happen?
When does this happen?
Yeah, when do
Over-
bacteria become animals? I want to
over
see this.
Millions of years.
And you know,
It's
as
in a
long as I've been
biology
alive,
textbook.
I've only seen women give birth to babies.
It's in the biology
humans.
textbook.
But how do you change into something else? I want to see you change into something else.
It takes place over millions of
No,
years.
it doesn't. How? How?
Certain conditions in the environment.
But you said your mother was her mother and her mother. But see, mothers give birth to babies. They don't give birth to bacteria, or they don't come from a bacteria and then a bacteria gives birth to a mother, a woman.
Are you purposely?
How do you change into something else? Are you magic?
No, it's called adaptation. It's called evolution.
No, but
It happens all the
explain to me.
time.
I want to see something change into something else. I'm still waiting.
It takes a period.
I'm still waiting.
It takes a period of
No,
millions of
but
years.
when is the magical moment that it actually switches?
There's no magical moment. It happens over time.
But
It's
how?
slow
There's no
changes.
proof of that. There's
Yes,
no
there
proof.
is.
There is no
Yes,
proof.
there is. You
There's
look
no
at
proof.
human skeletons.
There is no
thousands-
proof.
You look at human skeletons from hundreds of thousands of years ago.
It takes
You-
more faith to believe that than it does to believe the Bible.
really. That's
it
evidence.
does.
That
it
actually
really
has
does.
evidence.
That's a stretch.
That actually has
That's
evidence.
stretching
That actually has
the truth.
evidence, though. That's the
Oh
thing,
my
though.
God, that's amazing.
But-
Well, you know
but
what?
There's data to actually prove that. There's not data to prove a magical man in the sky.
No, there's not a magical man in the sky. Almighty God.
Or a
He's-
magical woman.
He's not a man.
Or a magical
He's
dog.
separate. He
or
is
a
separate.
magical whatever
God
you
is
believe
a
in.
spirit,
You know?
and He's outside of time and space. So He doesn't. He created us. We're
Why is
our
God a
spirit-
man?
Our
Who says
spirits,
God's a man?
Our spirits
So can
are
God
created.
be a woman? Can God,
God
be
is not a woman.
Can God be neither or? Can God be non-binary?
God.
Can God be non-binary?
No.
Why not? If God is so complex, why is it you're only limiting God to one or two genders? God can do whatever they want.
Yes, God can do what He wants, but He created things with order. He created it with order. And you know what happens
if
is
God is real, that means
because
God's
there's
non-binary.
a devil, there's a Satan in this world. He's evil, and he hates God, and so he wants to twist the truth of
Do you know
God's
where the term
word.
Lucifer comes from?
Light bearer. Satan was the adversary. Lucifer was an angel in heaven.
Did you know that was
he was
actually
a worship.
mistranslation? So originally, in the book of Ezekiel, when he was talking to the king, he says, "Oh, Lucifer," right? He's comparing him to the devil, right? That's actually mistranslation because Lucifer means the morning star. It's just the
Yes.
star. And so in the Jewish
But how he
translation,
fell from heaven, didn't
but
he?
in the Jewish
He
translation,
was cast out of heaven,
well,
wasn't
because
he?
of mistranslation
He
over
was
thousands
cast out
of
of
years, it got
heaven.
reinterpreted. So what it was originally was he was saying, "Oh, thou art Lucifer," as in thou are. You think you're so holy, you're so great, you're like a
Right.
star. That's
God- but
originally
you
what
know-
it meant.
But Lucifer was in heaven. He was an angel, and he was a beautiful angel in heaven. But the first sin that originated in heaven was called pride. And Lucifer was prideful. And God is holy. He cannot be in the presence of any sin, and pride is a sin. So immediately, the moment that Lucifer became prideful, he wanted to be God, and he was cast out of heaven immediately with a third of the angels.
Okay, but the term Lucifer
So
comes
Lucifer
from-
was then changed the name to Satan, which means
The adversary.
adversary.
Yeah, the adversary. I was
Yes.
Catholic school too.
So
I was
how
Catholic
do you
school.
know the Bible?
I went to Catholic school.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. But anyway, the thing is, there is a devil, and he's real, and he hates God, and children are. You cannot get closer to God than a baby inside a mommy's tummy, because they're created in God's image, our spirits, our DNA. And you know what? The devil wants to destroy anything to do with God and His image because he's angry. He's pissed off. He knows he's going to be cast into the lake of fire at the end. It makes sense. The only thing that makes sense in this world. It does. Because the devil wants to take as many souls to hell with him as he can. And if he can deceive you into believing that these babies are not real, then he's doing a good job. But you know what? You gotta think for yourself.
I do think for myself. That's why I left the church.
And that's okay.
That's why I left the church.
Now listen, Jesus is God, okay? The church, anytime you have an organized group of religion, you can get perversion.
A cult.
Yeah, you can get a cult. You got all different world religions. And you know, if it's a religion of man is a fallen creature. We're all sinned against a holy God, right? And that's why Jesus went to the cross, because He forgave us of our sins. Correct?
So if
He had
religion
to.
If religion's flawed because it's made by man, therefore you're worshiping something that
You
doesn't
cannot
exist.
put man on a pedestal to where you blame the church, Jesus, for everything that man does. Even organized religion, they make mistakes.
Did you know there are canon books of the Bible?
Yes, again.
So that means the Bible is like Star Wars. It's like fan fiction. There's some stories.
Demons out of you.
Oh, thank you.
Now hold, yeah.